Oh, how you guys doing? Welcome,
Welcome back.
welcome back. Missing the action. Hey, I wonder who is this guy sitting on the side of me. This is Daryl.
Been going through some things.
I got scars unhealed, that money can't fix it. My brother turned a snake just for that quickly. Gay love, they gay hate, cause they mind well sick. I was 30 in the clock, cause the pot got thick. Damn, change ain't change, only change switch clips. Gotta ride with that drum, keep that clip by my hip. See the pain in my verse every time you hear me spit. They told me keep my circle tight, but that
So, welcome to the 414 Morning Podcast. So we just gonna go over a quick review of last night's game, Sunday's game. If you guys tuned into the podcast, I want to say late Saturday, there's no surprise of the outcome with the Packers and the Browns.
You think so?
No surprise. So I caught it on the podcast, right? So I told everyone, like, I realized that the Packers looked dominant only because of the defense.
Yeah.
But they also looked dominant because no quarterback really had a chance to really throw the ball. But if the team can protect the quarterback, I felt like the Packers will be in trouble because I didn't think that the corners will be able to hold up. Which, sometimes they did a fair job. But when it comes to the clutch time, they was just giving up, yards after yards after yards after yards.
I mean, but the last second field goal though.
Yeah, but same thing I was just saying though. I was just saying that I know a lot of people look at the Browns and think, you know what, you playing a team that's named after a color, so
Because that's usually how they play their entire
like brown, like we know it's brown,
right?
But also, what they fail to realize is Cleveland might not score a lot. But Cleveland has a great defense. For years, they have had a great defense.
Mm-hmm.
Their problem has always been scoring the ball. Joe Flacco, he's not going to turn the ball over. He's not going to make spectacular plays, but he's going to manage the game. He won't lose the game.
He's going to move that ball down
Right?
the field. Yeah.
Unlike Jordan Love. And we had the discussion before off camera. I had this discussion on camera. What I told you Saturday, right? Jordan Love would shoot you in the game, and he would shoot you right out of the game.
But isn't that like the history of Packers quarterbacks though?
Yeah, except for Aaron.
Yeah.
Right? He remind me of Favre right now.
Mm.
Like, he will make some spectacular throws, and then he also will make those throws that make you be like, what the So,
Yeah.
it happened in the Detroit game. They got lucky because they missed the interception. It happened in week 2, where he threw the ball to the opposing team, and they bailed him out by dropping it. But this time, they capitalized on it. Without that turnover, we're not even talking about the field goal,
No. Yeah.
right? So it went exactly how I thought it was going to go, right? I thought it was going to be an ugly game. And as I keep saying before, we talk about it off camera. Well, Matt LaFleur can script a good 25 to 30 plays. In the first half, the offense looked great.
Mm-hmm.
In the second half, it's like he just, like, I don't got time to do the rest of it. It just looked terrible. So, and to me, that's what happened yesterday. Like, they struggled to move the ball. Kudos to, and this was the Thursday game, Miami. They played pretty good defense. They show like they actually are a professional football team. They lost, but I mean, at least they showed something.
Yeah.
Besides to a turnover, they played great. I did not see the Carolina Panthers beating the Falcons the way that they beat them, 30-0.
Yeah.
Like that's certified belts to asses.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's crazy. I didn't see that coming. The Philly and the the Rams. I gotta get used to saying Rams. I'm so used to St. Louis. The Rams game, Los Angeles Rams. So that was a good game.
Yeah.
The score wasn't really how the game went.
But expected outcome though.
Yeah, I thought the Eagles was going to win, but I thought that was going to be one of the best games of the day. which it was. That game was going back and forth. Eagles were actually losing by like 19 points. And then Jalen Hurts he showed me what I wanted to see. Where okay, let's see if you can throw the ball, because prior to that he hasn't thrown a touchdown in over like 9 or 10 quarters.
Yeah.
Right, so everything has been with his legs.
But I mean, hey, he did well for me for fantasy, so thank you.
Yeah, and it's a crazy stat that the games that he started and finished, they're like 17-0 right now. So that's crazy.
Yeah.
The Jets and Tampa Bay.
Whew.
Good game.
That was a good game, yeah. But I mean, again, like another last second field goal, that was a really good game.
Yeah. For Baker Mayfield, it was personal because the coach on the other side of the ball with the Jets had cut him when he was playing with Carolina. So that was a personal game for him.
I just like this redemption arc by Baker Mayfield too, though. Right, he's been the last 2 seasons or so. Like he's been playing some great football.
Yeah, and then let's just talk about special teams. Special teams played a big hand in a lot of these victories and losses yesterday.
Yeah.
What was it, like 3 or 4 blocked field goal attempts? It was like 2 or 3 run backs.
And that has to be some type of record, all in one day setting. It has to be something.
It happened in the Packers game. They would have won it.
Yeah.
And then the Indy versus Tennessee, that game went exactly how I thought it was going to go. Shout out to Danny Dimes over there. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, shout outs to Dimes over, with the Jets, they say he was washed. He was a waste of a pick. Now he over there with the Colts just dropping dimes.
Yeah.
Just balling out. It's crazy. It's crazy. Everybody that left the Giants is 3-0. Saquon 3-0. Danny Dimes 3-0. And guess who was 0-3? Russell Westbrook. Over there with the
Russell
Giants.
Wilson.
Russell Wilson. I'm sorry. They both throwing breaks.
Lord.
I'm sorry. I can't get the trash.
Just focus on making babies.
Right. So and being a good dude.
I was gonna say it seemed like he 100% weight.
I know, right?
When he's
Accurate.
doing that, right?
Yeah, accurate taking them shots.
Right.
But again, that was one of those games that on air I said as well, where you look at the names and you think automatically the Chiefs is going to blow them out.
Yeah.
Where it was a close game. The Giants just couldn't consistently just move the ball down the field. The receiver's not on the same page with the quarterback. The quarterback is getting impatient, tired of taking hits, so he just started to force the ball down the field a lot. The offense, I don't know who's the coordinator over there, but he gotta go. Even the coach, because there was a point where it was like 4th and 3rd. I want to say this is the 4th quarter, and it was probably like 6 or 7 minutes left, and you at the 50-yard line, and you the Jets, and you down by, I want to say at that point 10 points. The Giants. My fault. The Giants, and you down by 10 points, and the head coach for the Giants decided to punt the ball. Mind you,
that's striking range.
Right? And Kansas City already got momentum already. So for me, you know what? If they get this stop, that's more momentum. We're a professional football team. You should be able to pick up 2 to 3 yards. Plus, if you do that, right, now you're in field goal range. And worst case scenario, you're kicking a field goal, you go down by 7 points. Right? And if we look at the game yesterday, Kansas City had trouble moving the ball up and down the field.
I mean, so far, it's early in the season, but they've just had issues, Kansas City. They I wouldn't say they're struggling, but they just don't look good like they were even 2 seasons ago. Last season, I feel like it's kind of like going into this season, where Mahomes not looking so great. The offense isn't doing what they're accustomed to doing. Maybe because teams have figured them out, but they just don't look the same.
Yeah, and that's why I thought the game wasn't going to be the way that everybody thought it was going to go, because Kansas City isn't Kansas City. Yeah. Kansas City isn't the one that's going to give you 30, 40 points on a consistent night.
Right.
So, and that's why I thought that the Giants had a chance to steal that game, which they did. They had plenty of chances. It was just, to me, it was bad coaching. It was just bad coaching out there. So, but shout outs to Kansas City. You've got the first victory of the year. You know, hopefully you can pile on many more, and you can look like your old self again. Because when I was watching Kelsey just looked disinterested. He's like, look.
Hey, but he did well for me in fantasy, so that's all I care about.
He's like, yeah, it's about the fantasy.
Hey, a win is a win.
So Washington against the Raiders. I mean, that game kind of went as predicted. We knew Washington was going to win.
Yeah.
The Raiders are the Raiders. I don't care who's coaching. I don't care who's over there
I
playing.
don't care where you move. Like
The Raiders are the Raiders,
Mhm.
right? Denver and the Chargers. That game went kind of how you thought. It was going to be a hard-fought game, defensive battle.
Yeah.
It's going to come down to the quarterbacks, which it did,
Mhm.
and the Chargers pulled that off. We got the Seahawks and New Orleans, which, I mean, nobody really cared about that game, but, I mean, I had the Seahawks winning that game anyways.
Yeah.
So,
The Bears,
now that's the game.
like the Bears, they beat the Cowboys, but then again, it's really like,
Exactly, because I got to work. My coworker's like, so what about the Bears now? What you guys say about the Bears? I said, they played against the Cowboys,
right?
bro.
It's like a middle school team. Like I mean, it really doesn't.
And I was only pissed because for the first time in my life,
Mhm.
I went for the Cowboys. I was so pissed. I said, see, that's what the fuck I get for going with the Cowboys. Damn. But I didn't want to go with the Bears either. Like, but, man.
But see, and this is how you know the Bears played a bad team. Caleb Williams went off.
Yeah, he was balling.
What, 4 touchdowns?
Yeah, he was
Like,
balling.
so you only play that type of you only play that well when you're going against the Cowboys. That's a given.
And I was surprised. He probably balled like that too, because Caleb Williams didn't have any fingernail polish on either.
Because he was at least around 300 yards, I think. So
4 touchdowns. Yeah, he balled up.
yeah,
So shout out to the Bears though, and that nail polish.
barely shout them out because that was expected. You were supposed to win that.
That's
if you
what.
won.
Yeah, that's what happens when a Bear beat a Cowboy. All right, so what that means, I have no idea. Don't ask me.
It sounds like it makes sense.
All right. So going into week 4. So we have Monday's night game.
Lions versus Ravens.
Okay, so tonight we had Monday Night Football. Lions against the Ravens. Of course, Ravens. I just feel Lamar Jackson, Henry, they're going to be too much.
Yeah.
The Lions do not look like the Lions from last year and the year before that. They still trying to figure a lot of things out.
I mean, but as are the Ravens. They're 1-1 right now.
Yeah, but I feel like they have enough offense to get them through that.
Yeah.
And then plus you just got players that's coming off the injury for the Ravens that's still trying to find their legs, like Jair and stuff. So I think they gonna be good later on down the road and stuff. The Lions just got too many holes, like offensively, defensively, receiver issues. I just don't think that they're gonna be able to scheme their way into a win.
Yeah, but currently, and I don't know how I feel about this Ravens team, but a lot of people going into the preseason, going into the season, they were already saying that Lamar Jackson was going to win. What is it? His 4th MVP?
Yeah. The Ravens playing like they already got the trophy.
Yeah.
You gotta remember, still got 14 more games to go.
Right.
Still gotta play football.
Right. So, and it seemed like they kind of have taken their foot off the pedal, but I'm hoping that it's just it's too early in the season to really figure that out. But this is a team that's playing as if they're already at week 17.
Yeah. So between the Lions and the Ravens, I got the Ravens.
I got the Ravens.
Yeah, so we both got the Ravens. So Thursday night football, who we got?
Oh, Thursday night. So we got a good game. We got Seattle versus the Cardinals.
I got Seattle. I've been watching the Cardinals. It's ugly football, and to me, again, I know defense matters, but also points.
Yeah, I mean, and it's weird because they both share the same record, but look at the games.
Yeah,
And sometimes that's what matters most.
because think about it. Mac Jones took the Cardinals to the last second.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Seattle, I don't know, they on a mission this year.
Yeah.
So the Thursday night game, I have Seattle.
I got Seattle.
So we both have Seattle. So now let's look into Sunday. We can go with the early game, which I believe is Minnesota against
Pittsburgh
against the
Steelers.
Steelers. So, well, first of all, shout out. I have to do this right quick.
Mhm.
Shout out to Minnesota, and not just Minnesota, because I thought they was going to lose that game. So, and I apologize, right? But shout out to Ian Rodgers, right? And a lot of y'all don't know who Ian Rodgers is, but this man single-handedly in the first half won the game for Minnesota. So he had an interception, and I want to say it was a 80-yard run back for a score, and then he had a forced fumble where he punched the ball out, recovered it, and had a 60-yard touchdown recovery. And then the play after that, when Cincinnati had a chance to cut the lead down to 7, he had another punch-out fumble. So, like, he single-handedly won that game with 2 pass breakups in the first half alone. Like, that's the first time in history that you had somebody do that in one half of football. So, shout out to Ian Rodgers. But
Y'all losing.
Y'all losing. Y'all losing. So Pittsburgh has been losing, been winning ugly, and still trying to figure it out. I think this game, which is on a neutral site, because it's one of those ones that's not played here.
Oh yeah.
So, but I feel like this is going to be a statement game for the Steelers. So I have the Steelers winning this game.
Yeah, I got the Steelers. Ooh, next one, Washington versus Atlanta.
We even gotta watch that one. That's a waste of TV.
No, Washington. I'm going with the
Yeah, I'm going
Commanders.
Washington because the Falcons got quarterback issues. Like the quarterback that they thought was going to take over for that they benched Cousins for last year. He's struggling this year. They had to put Cousins back in the game yesterday. So yeah, I'm going with Washington.
All right, then this is going to be an ugly one. Could probably skip it too. Cleveland versus Detroit. I'm actually going to go with Detroit.
You are?
Yeah, I think the Lions can take that one.
Yeah, I go with the Lions and not because I don't think Cleveland is a good football team. I just think Cleveland won't score enough. I know defense. I keep saying that defense is great, but you still got to score. And I don't think that Cleveland could score enough. The defense is going to keep them in the game.
Yeah.
But again, Detroit, they gonna find a win. And plus, they gonna be pissed off from the loss on Monday. So.
I didn't even know they still went here. The Titans versus the Texans.
Again, that's a game I don't care about. Texans do not look like the Texans from last year or the year before.
Yeah.
Even last year, they snuck their way into the playoffs because the rest of the people in their division sucked. Tennessee, you got a Ward over there. He's trying to figure out his way. You got a rookie quarterback starting right now over there. I don't know.
I mean, the expectations aren't high. I mean, both of these teams share an 0-3 record. It's
Yeah, just I guess because of quarterback play, I picked the Texans, but I don't really care about this game.
yeah, low expectations. Somebody got to win.
I said somebody got to win, so I just go with the Texans because
You say Texans, I'll say Titans. Somebody got to do
One of the
it. Somebody coming out with they first win for the season.
somebody got to do it.
Pretty much somebody got to. On the opposite side, though, I thought we just mentioned that one. Maybe not. No, we didn't. Philly versus Tampa Bay.
2-3-0 teams.
Yeah.
I'm going Philly.
I'm going Philly too, and I mean if Jalen Hurts is going to play like how he's managed, like whether he's running the ball or throwing it, then this is probably going to be over early.
Yeah, it's go. I really think that it's going to be one of those old-fashioned shootouts, which I want to see.
Yeah,
I'm tired of seeing all this defense.
right.
But I still got Philly.
Same. I got Philly. Colts versus the Rams. That could be good.
That's gonna be a good one.
I'm leaning toward the Rams for some reason.
And for some reason, I want to say Colts because the Colts has been looking dominant.
Yeah, I mean,
Colts has been balling.
but the Rams, they got momentum following that. I don't.
Yeah. I'm just gonna go with the Colts. I believe in Danny Dimes. I believe in him.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna go with the Colts just for
Yeah.
the sake of going with them.
Yeah, we split in that one. The Rams. I got to go with the Rams. I don't know why, but I just.
But
I
that's good. They might be a classic game.
Yeah.
That's a good game.
The Jaguars versus the 49ers.
Do we gotta watch this?
It's the 49ers for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
4-0.
Yeah, because I feel like Mac Jones will find a way to manage the game. I think it all depends on McCaffrey. Because they lost Jennings, so they down receivers. So it depends on McCaffrey to me.
Okay. Baltimore versus Kansas City.
I'm going Baltimore.
I don't like I said earlier. Like the Chiefs just aren't looking like the Chiefs.
Yeah,
I'm going with the Ravens too.
yeah. Because what I've seen last night, the Giants aren't the best team, but they was able to run the football at will when they wanted to.
Right.
And I noticed, like, with the Kansas City, the flat was open, and the middle of the field was open a lot. And if you give Lamar that, it's over. And there's a lot of times also that Kansas City lost containment. Because if you lose containment and your rush edges against Lamar Jackson, it is over.
Yeah.
And like, you looking for 100+ rushing yard day for him.
Oh yeah, he's gonna have him a good time.
Yeah, so, and if you can't stop, I don't even know who 44 is on the Giants, but if you couldn't stop him, you're not stopping Derrick Henry. I'm sorry.
No. All right. Chicago versus the Raiders.
Chicago.
Chicago.
First time in my life I ever say that.
Yeah, they gonna get another win. I don't expect Caleb Williams to have, a 300+ yard game, 4 touchdowns again, but they're gonna win. We got Green Bay versus Dallas. Green Bay, you better.
Green Bay.
Like,
And then Micah Parsons, they got to win that game for him. And I feel like I see him getting 2 or 3 sacks on here. So, they better win.
And that brings us into next Monday's games. Got 2 of them. The Jets versus the Dolphins.
Jets.
I don't care.
I go Jets.
I'll go with the Jets too. Just because their fan base is gonna want them to win. Otherwise, they might start rioting now. Because I feel like because you don't have that much season, by the time cause somebody's about to be 0-4 after this.
Yeah.
You need to start making personnel changes.
Yeah, but I remember I said it before though, McDaniels, his job is on the line this year. And I said they go look at the first quarter, which is around this mark, 4 games. And if he start off 0-4, 1-5, whatever it is, I feel like they're gonna change coaches.
You gotta do something.
And I feel like if they get to week 7 or 8 and they still have a losing record, the Tua experiment
is over.
It's over. And I feel like you need to start trading away your veteran pieces.
Agreed.
And just start getting younger and just rebuild. Because so far the Tua and the Waddle and Tyreek Hill and stuff, it's just not working.
Y'all just got fun names.
Yeah, that's it. And plus, you don't have the quarterback for those type of receivers. Those are deep threats.
Yeah.
Tua doesn't have the arm for that. And then you don't have the offensive line to protect him, so you get a chance to even go down the field.
Right. I mean, but also for his sake, let's just protect him. This man should not even be in the league anymore.
No, was it 3 or 4 concussions?
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I got the Jets.
Same. I got the Jets. Also, Bengals versus the Broncos.
I got Broncos.
Really?
Yeah, only because Joe Burrow, he will be out for a while. So, and they they look like they're not even interested in playing football. I mean, the only reason why they look relevant is because Joe Burrow be making things happen.
Yeah.
With his arm and with his legs and just his heart and his sheer will to not want to lose.
Mm-hmm.
But you just took the heart away from the team when you took away Joe Burrow because he got a turtle injury.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but I think it's a super serious one. It's not one of those where you just patch up and you go out and play week 2 or 3.
Like I think they say he'd be back like week 7.
Yeah, he on IR. So whenever you go on IR, you know that's like more than 3 or 4 weeks. So like, yeah, and then who will he be when he come back? Also, because it probably still be a little gender and sore. So
yeah,
I don't think that the Bengals have enough. The defense isn't the same as old. You paid a lot of money to these receivers and to some of your defensive players, so you couldn't even get a chance to like rebuild or even get free agents in there. So yeah, I don't have the Bengals winning this. I don't even have the Bengals in this game.
Yeah. Okay. So you looking at a Denver blowout?
Yes. Denver's defense, Denver's offense, quarterback play. I mean, you look at it; they check the boxes all over, and coaching. So, yeah, because I feel like Denver is going to force. I forget the quarterback name over there. See, that's how bad they are. But they're going to force him to beat him with his arm, and they're going to. I'm pretty sure they're going to go double high or to hold a shell on those receivers and keep everything in front of them and see will they be patient enough to be able to dick and dunk and win a football game that way.
Yeah.
Because I feel like Denver just want to just take away all the explosive plays and see, what, can you still beat us?
Okay. All right. Yeah, I forgot about Burrow. So yeah, I got Denver for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So before we leave, right, we got a question because we went over this, right? A serious question. We always talk about basketball, who our GOATs are. How many times in football you sit back and say, who's the GOAT of football? So who's your top 2 GOATs in football? So when I think about it, I don't know why, when it comes to football, you automatically think offensive side of the ball. And it always go to the quarterback, right? Because if I'm thinking GOATs, I'm thinking Tom Brady.
Yeah.
Right? Because of the 7 championships. And then after that, it's like, who? I can easily say Steve Young or another.
Joe Montana.
So right, automatically.
Terry Bradshaw.
Yeah, see, so it go back to the quarterback. To me, my question for our viewers, who's your top 2 GOATs in football? Can you name your top 2?
O.J. Simpson.
He's going to kill the GOAT and leave the glove. But if it doesn't fit, you must have quit. How you think he be getting all that goat milk? And then O.J. Simpson, the GOAT, he's the type that probably just goes, let you buy the GOAT from him, and then sneak in and try to steal the GOAT back, and be like, this is my GOAT, and wonder why he locked up. Nigga, it ain't yours no more. Once you sell it, like your memorabilia, it ain't yours no more. You can't get it back.
But no, to be honest, I gotta say, I gotta go with Tom Brady because of the rings, and I gotta go with primetime Deion Sanders.
Yeah. Okay. See, because a lot of people that I like or that I admire in football, resume wasn't long enough they didn't win anything, like Barry Sanders. Right? So I have Walter Payton. So I have LT, the original LT, right? So like I have some people, but the accomplishments are there, but the rings aren't.
Right.
So, you know what? We're gonna let y'all think about that. Let us know in the comments. And always, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, right? We up for engaging with the viewers.
Absolutely.
So just leave comments. Because I can see the views are going up and up and up, but I don't see y'all commenting.
Right. And don't nobody got time for y'all to like actually be approaching us like, man, so I saw the episode and I was...
Yeah, I literally have people coming up to me like, hey, hold on. I need to talk to you right quick.
I got some notes.
And then they start pulling out papers and be like, hey, look, at 2 minutes and 13 seconds, you said this, and what? I gotta disagree because such and such. Like, no, leave it in the comments.
Right.
Leave it in the comments. I got people that seem like they just be waiting by my car, like. Right? Hey, we need to have a conversation. No, nigga, leave it in your comments.
Right.
All right, so I am Armando from the 414 Morning Podcast.
I'm Daryl.
Thank you for tuning in to our NFL recap.
I got scars unhealed that money can't fix it. My brother turned a snake just for that quickly. Gay love, they gay hate cause they mind well sick. Now it's 30 in the clock cause the pot got thick. Damn, change ain't change, only change switch clips. Gotta ride with that drum, keep that clip by my hip. See the pain in my verse every time you hear me spit. They told me keep my circle tight, but that